Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 28th of December 2019. We're going to reflect on Matthew 2:13 to 18. Now after they had left, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, "Get up, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt and remain there until I tell you, for Herod is about to search for the child to destroy him." Then Joseph got up, took the child and his mother by night, and went to Egypt and remained there until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what had been spoken by the Lord through the prophet, "Out of Egypt I have called my son." When Herod saw that he had been tricked by the wise men, he was infuriated, and he sent and killed all the children in and around Bethlehem who were 2 years old or under, according to the time that he had learned from the wise men. Then was fulfilled what had been spoken through the prophet Jeremiah. A voice was heard in Ramah, wailing and loud lamentation, Rachel weeping for her children. She refused to be consoled because they are no more. The Gospel of the Lord. Does this story disturb you? I am not sure it does, and let me tell you why. We have become desensitized to horror, just like we have become desensitized to poverty, social injustice, and so many other things. I suppose it is a survival mechanism. If we start shedding tears about every orphan who finds himself on the street, or every beggar who goes to sleep hungry, or every victim of a crazy killer, we will go mad. But perhaps we should get mad, but angry mad. On the 12th of December, I spoke about the horror of abortion, and I was gratified that a lot of people, many, many more than usual, watched the reflection on YouTube, and hundreds shared it on Facebook. If you missed it, you can watch it here. Since then, many people told me that they had aborted their children, and not just one, but 2 or 3, even 4. And they didn't know it was something they shouldn't do. How do Christian believers not know that aborting babies is committing murder? Can somebody please tell me that? If Christians can do this, is it any cause for surprise that the world kills them by the millions? And this is not an exaggerated figure. About 40 to 50 million babies will be killed this year by their own mothers. 40 to 50 million, that's more than the population of most countries in the world. Many years ago, there lived a woman named Rachel. She was the wife of Jacob. After her first child, she didn't conceive for the longest time. When she finally did, it was only to die giving birth to Benjamin. Rachel was buried at a place called Ramah, near Bethlehem. A few years later, during the deportation of the Jewish people to Babylon, many of the Israelites were detained at Ramah, where Rachel was buried. Those who were too old or too weak to make the journey to Babylon were killed. Rachel is said to have raised her head from her tomb and lamented the slaughter of the people. 2,000 years ago, she raised her head from the tomb again when King Herod slaughtered the children and wept. Her head is raised again today at the massacre of the unborn, and she weeps. And I weep with her, and like Rachel, I refuse to be consoled until the murders are stopped. I pray that there are others there who will refuse to be consoled.